Picture of me with the cane and all. Post that joke on there. So how to get your check?
You crazy? You crazy?
How to get that check?
Excuse me. Whew. Hello, everyone. I am so sorry for that introduction. good, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, I want to talk to you a few minutes here about some good stuff here. How to start a business in a small town. Okay, before I get started, let me let you know who I am. I'm Sandy. I'm your business strategist here. And I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. But I'm telling you, this year is going to be all about helping everybody create and generate wealth. That's what we're going to be talking about. So, no matter no matter where you are in the world, no matter what you're doing, and no matter what you believe in, I just do believe that you are created for greatness and you can generate wealth. So, also, I want to let you know. Oh, and also, guys, if you're coming in, ask questions, make a comment. This is Saturday night. I'm giving you an opportunity to ask me anything you want to. And if you're catching the replay, you can leave a comment there too, a question or whatever, and I will definitely get back with you. Okay. Alrighty. So now, and also you can follow me on the different. As you see, if strolling down my platform here, you can see different things that ways you can connect with me and reach me. So let's get started, and we're going to talk about how to start a business in small towns. Now, mostly small towns are under population under 5,000 people for the most part, and the reason why this topic has been, this is going to be a definitely a series for more than one broadcast, but tonight we're just going to go over a few things that I want to discuss with you that's on my mind right now regarding this. So we're gonna continue this for maybe the next few days, because I really do believe that a lot of people in small towns are, sometimes it's like there's what there's gold, hidden diamonds in the there's a book that's called, I can't think of the book right now, and I have that book. Good Lord, I can't even think of it right now. Acres of Diamond, that's it, Acres of Diamonds. And it tells the story about this gentleman that he was looking for. He had all this property, and he was looking for the gold. I mean, I think it was the oil. I think it was. He was told that it had, I think he had oil or something, and I can't remember, oil or it was either oil or gold. But anyway, he kept on, and he was discouraged because he never could find it. And then he eventually killed himself. And somebody else inherited the property. But guess what? What he was looking for, and the reason why when he got so discouraged till he didn't find what he was looking for, and then he ended up killing himself. The next person came along, and there it was. There was the thing that he was looking for. And so that particular person reaped the benefits of the person that didn't even wait it out, or patiently wait it out, and keep on going. And it's so many lessons in that story, whatever it was. I think it might have been gold or something, or oil. I just can't remember exactly which one it was. But anyway, the moral of the story is, we can't give up too soon, and we have to keep on pushing, and we have to keep on pressing, and we have to keep on believing that, whatever it is, whatever our dream or our vision is, that one day it's going to come to pass for us. But we, in a meantime, in between time, we have to do the work to make sure that everything is going to be, everything is going to work out for us. And we have to, like I say, put in the work and go through the process and do what it takes, and just keep on and never give up. So that's pretty much what I want to share with you with that. So after saying all that too, is where what I want you to know is, and what I want you to do is, guys, I'm not looking down to you. It's just that my camera feed is like right at the top. So if I'm looking, and I'm looking kind of like at the screen, and at the same time the camera is right there. See, I'm looking you in your face now. So I'm just looking at my notes here in the so I won't forget my pointers. So I got your eye contact there. But anyway, all right, let me go on with what I want to say to you. to you guys. But what I want to share with you, how to start a business in a small town. And like I said, the populations for the most part is under 4,000, 5,000, something like that. And I grew up in a small town. I know my small town now, it's the population is about 4,000 and something. And after me leaving there years ago, I do realize now that for those that are still there in the small town, it's so many opportunities there. It's just like I said, acres of diamond, like I was just saying about the story a few minutes ago. Acres of diamond, sometimes when you're right there in it, you really don't see the diamond in the rough. You really don't. So any of you that are in small towns, I just want to share this with you. I can talk to you from experience because I'm from one. Waynesburg, Georgia is where my hometown. That's, that was my hometown. So anyway, back to how to start a business in a small town. There are so many brilliant opportunities there. There's so many things, so many problems in small towns that can be solved, and business ideas that can be, that can be, that can be a benefit for you and to you through you not missing the diamond in the rough. That's all I want to say about that. So one of the things is, let me pull up here. I'm gonna list you a few of the businesses that I, have been researching and feel that I don't know. I think I mentioned this the other night when I gave an example about something about a clothing boutique. That is one of them, in simply because with a clothing boutique in a small town, you don't find or you can do it online. You can have, these can be online businesses. It doesn't have to be brick and mortar businesses, but here again, because you're from, people know you in small towns, and you pretty much know the behavior of the consumers, because especially if you want to have something local, you not only serve the small towns, but just take for instance, whatever issues your small town may have, just think about all the other small towns over in the United States may have the same issues. And you not only have, using the marketing tools in your hometown, you don't only use them just for your hometown, but you use those for any other small town. You get what I'm saying? That's, within the United States. So that can be a service, or that can be a business that you can start off, a niche market you can start off in small hometowns. All of them pretty much have the same little issues, or the same little things going on in them, and your business model can be marketed to all the small hometowns, around the country, around United States, or wherever, or around the world, whatever you want to do. And I mean, probably other maybe other continents or whatever, maybe they have different issues than we do in the United States, but at the end of the day, all of them pretty much may have some of the same, some of the same little problems, or little behaviors going on in them. Okay, now, and there are some different things. You just have to strategize and figure out what your hometown is lacking. And let me say this to you: if you notice in some small towns, if you know of any small towns, do you realize, or do you notice that the small towns that you're familiar with, those small towns that you know about, the ones that are already there and people have businesses there, I know they're doing very well, right? Some of them may have small businesses in them in the small towns that may have, they may serve to the public, but then at the same time they have other businesses. They may contract out a part of their business to, service other, maybe companies, or maybe service other businesses there, and they may have contracts with businesses that you know nothing about. So it's not only the walk-in traffic that's coming into their businesses, that is making their business and keeping sustaining their businesses. It may be other things like that. So I just want to say that to you too, and just to kind of keep that in mind. So also, when you are looking to start a business, or I'm just giving you some general ideas, if you hadn't thought about in a small town, there's plenty of land in small towns, untapped land, untouched land, untilled land. And as you may not know, we have a food shortage. It's beginning to get that way, especially in the African American communities. So don't know whether a lot, and maybe a lot of your families have farmed on it. You may not know how to do it, but it's good to kind of find those that do, and possibly grow things and then sell it to the market. And everything now is, people are looking for more organic. They're trying to eat a little differently. Everybody is so health conscious now, more so than they used to be. And a lot of people just probably overlooked the person that was sitting, had a stand on the side of the road selling collard greens or things like that. But those kind of things are very, very needed now. And I just wouldn't pass that up. You can even grow things and sell them to other businesses, especially when it comes down to farming and growing things. And then now, because of job creation, you have all kind of ways that you can get funding and get grants to help you to you know kind of like kickstart your employees and help out with payroll and things like that. So it's just a matter of you kind of stretching your mind, thinking it a little bit more, thinking outside of the box and doing some things like that. So those are the things that I do want to those are the things that I do want to share with you. I'll be back tomorrow to give you more on this, talk about this more a little bit. And I know it's a Saturday night, so everybody's kind of like winding down from the weekend and in a different mode. But if you are listening to the replay, I just want you to kind of keep this in mind, and we're gonna go over the different parts to this, and I'm gonna talk to you more about how to start a business in a small home. How to start a business in a small town. And like I said, you don't have to live in that small town. You can invest and buy property in a small town. Usually buying property in a small town is really pretty much, it's pretty much, I'm sure, reasonable economically. And you may have the funding to do something in a small in a small town. So don't pass that up. Don't overlook that. But this is just a part one to what I want to discuss with you about starting a business in a small town. Okay? So, I think that this is something worth discussing along with other things that I do. It came to me the other day, and I said I'm going to kind of elaborate on it a little bit. So, this is, like I said, just give it some thought. Starting a business in a small town is just not just anchoring your feet there, or is residing as a resident. And if you are listening to this and you are in a small town, just look at the opportunities. There's great opportunities there to generate wealth. And mostly, a lot of small towns have histories of things of, and mostly people in them are not owning anything. They're not, people of color are not, they don't own anything in pretty much a lot of the small towns. And you're not being told, because they have the antiquated ways of keeping things, with the good old boy system, or whatever you want to call that. And people are not, they're not they're not letting they're not giving you any information easily. And a lot of you, if you go and you try to do things, to start a business in small towns, you need to be very, very careful in a good way to know, and keep your eyes on the ground, because a lot of times discriminatory practices are being laid out or being presented before you, and you may not even know that you're being discriminated against, and that's a no-no. So in some instances you may have the upper hand, and you may be you may need to seriously think about what you're doing and what I'm saying, and know your rules, and know the laws, and know the discrimination laws, and know all these kind of things, because you can be in the right a lot of times, and you can really be beneficial to the ones that's there that don't even know that they're being discriminated against. So I would caution you, and I would encourage you at the same time to look into doing business and starting businesses in small towns. Okay, we're gonna talk about more of them, what they are, in the next few days. So I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. It's gonna probably be around 6 p.m. It'll be Sunday the 24th. So if you're listening to this anytime tomorrow, which is Sunday on the 24th of January 2021, we will discuss this further tomorrow. Okay, alrighty. So if you haven't clicked the notification bell to go, or either if you haven't, text Push the Dream to 484848, and then you can know when I go live, and don't miss out, because some of these things I'm not going to leave up. I'm going to just have a discussion with you on live, and I'm going to take them down. Okay, alrighty. So have a good day. Alrighty, a good night. Alrighty, Saturday night, and be safe, and make sure that you keep your hands clean, sanitize, make sure you don't cough over anyone. Okay, alrighty, have a beautiful day. Alright, beautiful night, wherever you're in the world. Enjoy. Okay, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright.